Welcome to our post-game press conference, organized by our player of the game, RJ Araneta, and Coach Tim Coach Barangay Ginebra. Gentlemen, congratulations and Merry Christmas. Coach Tim, another classic game against Magnolia. Their biggest lead was at 22 points, but then RJ happened in the second half, and then the rest of the players followed suit. What's your overall comment on how the game turned out?
Well, I'll tell you, at halftime, I was so disappointed because, we had a nice crowd. They came to watch the game, and we played so poorly in the first half. I just think the guys kind of gathered themselves and got a little bit more determined there in the second half. I think Justin doesn't get credit for his defense, but he got a rabbit the whole second half, and that was big because that takes a lot out of him. And then RJ just kept making big shot after big shot, and you could kind of feel it coming. You could feel the momentum shifting, and then of course everybody's going to remember Scotty's shot, but it was this guy who got the penetration and the kick and the pass to him. So RJ's obviously truly deserving tonight, and just the aura of Ginebra of never say die. We don't represent it as much as the old Jaworski days, but we still feel it, and we still talk about it, and it's still part of our culture. So tonight we lived up to Sonny Jaworski and his crew. I'm real proud about that.
Thank you, Coach. Now, RJ, your first Christmas Clasico, first time you're facing the team of your uncle, Johnny A. But then the way you played tonight, making that significant impact, sabi nga ni Coach, not just hitting big shots, but making the right decisions. Just share how do you feel right now? Lalo na sabi mo before the game, you really want to play well for the fans and to make the Araneta's fan proud.
First of all, I don't know. I think I just need to step up for Ginebra. And just like Coach Tim said, yung first half talagang struggle kami. I mean, not just Justin, not just Scotty, and lahat kami nag-start in the first half. But na-encourage kami kasi Christmas. So, lahat naman gustong manalo ng Christmas. So, lahat gustong umuwi ng panalo. Even si Tito, gusto niya umuwi ng panalo. So, lahat kami gustong umuwi ng panalo. But, yeah, sabi Coach Tim, and the team never say die. So, kailangan namin pakita yung best namin sa crowd, lalo na yung Manila Clasico special to for Ginebra team, and special din for me kasi this is my first time playing sa Manila Clasico, and then with my uncle pa. So very special for me, and just para sa akin lang to, and need to move forward in the next week.
And now open the floor to questions. Anyone that's there?
Merry Christmas, RJ, Merry Christmas. Can you just take us back to that last play of Coach? Was it designed for Scotty to hit the shot, or?
It was designed for RJ to make the decision. We wanted to get the ball into RJ's hand and put him in a pick and roll situation with Justin. So we wanted to flare Justin out, and we respect everybody out, and we were hoping that RJ would get some penetration into the paint, either throw back to Justin or find somebody open. And so we put the game in RJ's hands, and he delivered with a great pass to Scotty.
RJ, si Scotty nakita mo na talaga na nasa corner.
Yeah, sabi na yung coach, i-rope niya talaga yung timeout. So ako, naisip ko lang na momentum para sa akin. Pero nakita ko talaga nag-collapse yung Magnolia. That's why nakita ko si Kuya Scotty. And then we know Kuya Scotty, nandiyan yan for big shot. Kaya walang doubt para ibigay sa kanya yung bola. So just open, and then yun.
Coach, where does this Christmas Day victory run in your
Well, I was just funny that you should ask that, because just yesterday I was reminding Japin of the game we had at Philippine Arena on Christmas Day with Magnolia, and Japin hit 5 3-pointers in that basketball game. And we were laughing about it, and he goes, that's a game I'll never forget. And I think this is going to be another one of those games where we never forget. again, I know RJ won't forget it. Again, going against Johnny, who is absolutely dear to my heart, and you know, making the big play, making the big comeback, and then having his Scotty hit the big three-pointer. So memorable game for all of us. We're going to remember this for a while, but like you said, we got to move on. We got San Miguel next. Coming off the break, we got San Miguel, so it doesn't get any easier.
Siyempre usapan dito, before the game was facing dito mo, but you also facing Mas Baroka, siguro sa mga idols mo, mas kayo yung match-up facing Mas Baroka?
Facing ko yung Mark Baroka, parang binabantay mo lang din or kailangan mo lang si Jason Castro. So for me, Jampacked na very special to for me as a player and for my career also na nakakalaban ko yung mga ganong player na talagang subok na sa larangan ng professional basketball. So for me, sa mga ganong game, kahit nakaralo kami, kailangan ko pa rin matuto, mapatunayan sa sarili ko na may bibigay pa ako sa game na yun. So, kaya siguro yun lang yung tuloy yung time para sa amin, kaya na ko na yung pagkata. Pero biggest kay Kuya Mark Baroka kasi talagang nandun siya sa harap ko, talagang nahirapan ako sa game.
The last 2 weeks against converting tonight.
Exactly, yeah.
Very contrasting, dual interest converting tonight that you come up. How will you deal with that as a place not to be submitted? Who's next after San
Well, I think we learned a few things about Converge, and even the first half against Pure Foods. We've got to do a better job on the boards. We've got to get more physical. Converge out-rebounded us by 21. I think they out-rebounded us by 16 in the second half. So, you know, we're learning as we go along. I think there are times when we are absolutely dominant out there, and there are times when we go through these really long stretches where we don't score and we don't play very good defense. So we're trying to smooth that out. You know, we always say, right, every game is different, but the last two have been really polar opposites, you know. We played a brilliant first half against Converge, and we just kind of let down, and then they came back and they steamrolled us. And in this half, our game, we were feeling so bad at halftime, but you know, they found a way to keep fighting back and got the win. So we always say that every game is different. There's always going to be something different. Next game, maybe we go out lead by 20 and win by 1, or maybe, you know, you just don't know. Or it's a 1-point game the whole way through. You know, every game is different. So we just proved that over the last 2 games we played.
Coach, how big is this victory going to your San Miguel?
Well, yeah, it takes a little bit of pressure off us because we remain, you know, towards the group on top. If we had lost, we would have dropped down to, you know, the middle or bottom, so it takes pressure off. You know, I mean, it's really hard to come into a game and be must win. So that puts a lot of pressure on you. We need to come into San Miguel feeling confident and comfortable with our game, and we do that. We usually perform pretty well against them. But when we come in having to win a must-win, it's really tough against a team as talented as San Miguel.
Kamusta yung interaction people mo today or kanina, hours before the game? Kamusta yung conversation yan? Kamusta pa kayo?
Kamustahan lang. Kamustahan ako sa life, sa family namin, and then sa basketball also. Also dito sa Manila Clasico, nag-uusapan din namin yung feeling na kamusta kapag binibigay ko yung best ko, yung feel niya, yung mga ganung moment. But, lagi naman sinasabi sa mga interviews, si Tito lagi nandyan yan to support me, like, father figure na yan sa akin simula ng bata. So, grew up with my Tito, talagang cherish ko every moment. So, ngayon, nasa PBA na ako, bumalik ako coming from international. Sobrang happy ako na nakalaro ko si Tito. And then, he always guide me, kahit sa bahay, kahit hindi sa basketball, and then siya. So, very thankful ko na lagi naging ko sa career, para sa career.
And then our son, our Manila Clasico special. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you.
so you're all excited to get home. We all are. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Coach.